Now, excuse me. Yesterday, I was doing my group session, my health reboot, in a mastermind filled with some awesome entrepreneurs. And we were discussing one certain thing. And the question came up with not necessarily on this exact topic, but they said, what would you see as the number one KPI, key performance indicator of your health? Now, a lot of people would go in and say body fat percent or calories in versus calories out. Let's track them as a KPI as whether you're going to get healthy, or what other things can we track? The amount of exercise you do and the amount of vitamins you get and the hydration and all these different things. But we were talking about one specific thing. And I said to them, look, after working with entrepreneurs in 23 countries, 23 countries all over the world, in all different types of business, I've seen one recurring thing that we need to look at. It's not calories in versus calories out. Sure, we need to look at them, but not as important as this. It's not the exercise you're doing. It's not how hydrated you are. All these things have a massive part to play. But the number one KPI of your health that is going to decide how good the results are that you get, how good your health is the way your body manages blood glucose. So you've heard of sugar, you've heard of glucose, you've heard of all these different things that go on. And we were looking deeper into blood glucose. And I said, look, probably along pretty close to sleep, but blood glucose being number one. Then after that, what is going to come on? Calories in versus calories out, exercise, stress, all these different things. But I said, if you haven't got good blood glucose management, then chances are you are not going to get too far with improving your health. And why actually is that? Well, in order to have good cellular health, or we need to have good cellular health so we can get that glucose in, get it into the mitochondria, go through different cycles and create ATP, energy. And if we don't have good blood glucose management, we're not going to be able to do that. So we have our food. It goes into our stomach, into our small intestine, gets absorbed and filtered out through the liver. So if you've got poor blood glucose management, after the liver, we see differences in blood glucose. We have poor blood glucose management. It could show a sign that we need to look into the liver management as well and the function of your liver. If we don't have the right insulin being secreted from our pancreas, that is going to show in your blood glucose levels. If you have been super stressed out, you've been pushed with burnout and all these different things, that itself also may show itself in your blood glucose management. It might be low if you've not got enough cortisol, or there's some other underlying things going on. Or it could be really high if you are super stressed out. And we went on deeper into how to manage your blood glucose levels. And I said about getting a glucometer, testing your blood glucose, whether it's here in the UK or over in the US or wherever it is you are, depending on where you are, it's going to be either millimoles a litre or milligrams per deciliter. So millimoles a litre, here in the UK, we want it between 4.2 and 4.9. Other ones, if it's millimole, we want it between 80 and 90. And the differences that you see in your blood glucose, if they are high, then your body's going to struggle then to consistently release enough insulin to pull that into the cells or into storage sites, or you might struggle with fat storage all the time. You might struggle with brain fog, with brain function. And there are going to be knock-on impacts to this. Like it could mean that you wake up during the night to need the toilet, and that's going to impact on your ability to show up as the best version of yourself that you can be. As played out as that sounds, it is the absolute truth. So if you are not testing your blood glucose, I would suggest to test your blood glucose, because so many other things are going to be a repercussion of this. And the same thing goes as well. And it surprised some of the guys there that someone could have good nutrition. Someone could seemingly be really successful in their business, that they've not got the financial problems. They have really great stress management in their relationships, but they are training too much, too hard. They're not putting in the right work there because they are just smashing themselves. They have too much stress going on in their body, and they have poor blood glucose management. So it really does come to looking up from the top, looking down to what is going on in your life overall. bringing your mindset, bringing your business, and bringing your training side of things all together, along with your nutrition, along with your stress management, in order to help yourself. Now, if you feel you need some help with this, simply drop me a message, drop me a comment, drop me a DM, whatever it is you want to do, or go to ojayhealth.com, chat, and you can drop me an email and we can arrange a call to go through your blood glucose management and how we can improve your health right away. Have a great day.